Fano fighters are controlling new territories and expanding their presence into the areas where they were not seen as very strong in the last 2 years. Some Fano commanders have been killed and captured to the last 2 to 3 days details for you. And secondly, lots of regional developments happening these days related to Sudanese civil war, related to tension between Ethiopia and Eritrea. A big development from Ethiopia today is about the arrival of the president of a country. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching. Firstly, Israeli president is arriving in Ethiopia. Isaac Herzog is due to land in Addis Ababa today. What is the significance of this visit? In Israel, Prime Minister is the most powerful man. Like Ethiopia, where presidential position is a symbolic, a ceremonial position. All powers are held by the Prime Minister. In Ethiopia, same is the case, I think, in Israel too, where Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister, is the most powerful man in Israeli politics and when it comes to decision making. President is there, Isaac Herzog, but he is less important. But the visit of the president is indicative of the growing alliance between Ethiopia and Israel. People say, Sajid, you say that Israel and Ethiopia have formed an alliance and they're working, they're collaborating in so many fields. It's not new. Alliance has been there for years. What is new to it? Well, I think that the new alliance between Ethiopia and Israel is not just between these two countries. There are other players involved too. UAE is involved. Somaliland is part of the alliance too. RSF is part of the alliance too. And this alliance is confronting the counter alliance. Saudis, Somalia's government, Eritrean government, Al Burhan. Egypt is trying to play on both sides of the wicket. Egyptian President Al Sisi, arrived in Saudi Arabia yesterday. So Egypt has good ties with the UAE as well. But otherwise, we are seeing that a regional alliance is being built in the Horn of Africa. And Israel-Ethiopia alliance is about regional issues. It's a bilateral alliance too. Israel is actively modernizing Ethiopian security forces, Ethiopian intelligence agency, Ethiopian arms manufacturing capabilities reportedly. And Israel is supporting Ethiopia in the field of economy too, in ensuring that Ethiopian government is able to kill the black market. So their cooperation is so deep that in all sectors they are cooperating. Israel is known for having one of the best technologies in the world. That is why this alliance is going to benefit Ethiopia. But keeping in view Israel's regional ambitions, obviously this alliance will drag Ethiopia into regional conflicts. Let's see what happens in Addis today, where Israeli president is going to meet with senior Ethiopian leaders. Meanwhile, Amhara region is seeing new developments where Fano groups are now controlling more territories, showing control of new towns, new cities. North Gondar and Central Gondar have been the center of Fano's activities, and South Gondar too in the last 2 weeks or so. We saw less fighting in Shoa. We saw less fighting perhaps in parts of Wollo too. Major gains by Fano in the last 2 weeks or last 1 week were recorded in Gondar, South Gondar, North Gondar, Central Gondar. It's very interesting, by the way, and it's mainly due to ENDF's withdrawal from some of these areas. And secondly, since Gondar is situated close to Salamti, Volkait, and Tigray, and its role will be crucial in case of a large-scale war. That is why Fano groups are expanding their control of territories in Gondar. They are reorganizing themselves in Gondar. Fano entered Shahura Alpha war in the central Gondar. They released pictures from there. They captured government soldiers, Jula's elite army soldiers who can protect threats from Somalia to Eritrea were taken prisoner by Fano fighters in Shahura. Then yesterday, Fano groups released pictures from Chandiba. Chandiba is in Chilga. Again, Gondar, central Gondar. Fano groups released pictures from there, confirming their presence there. And this morning, they carried out an operation in Wollo, Salam area. And from there too, they have released pictures. Now, wherever they are going, whichever territories are being taken by them, they are recording videos. They're capturing images and releasing on social media. Yes, they withdraw most of the time, but they withdraw because they don't want to take the responsibility of administering towns and cities. If they start controlling towns and cities, they'll have to deliver. They'll have to provide basic services to people. Otherwise, people will question them. That is why it's better for them. They think it's better for them to enter town, cities, to capture weapons, to take ENDF soldiers and government militias, government soldiers as prisoners, to capture as much as they can in terms of weaponry, in terms of government resources, and then just retreat. That is what they are doing in most parts of Gondar. Yes, they are paying the price too. They are suffering losses too. Such offensives come with a cost, definitely. In Shahura, one of their commanders was killed. Mendel Ayayo from Gondar Fano was killed in Fano's attack in Shahura, being confirmed. Then one of their commanders surrendered in Gujam, Chalaccio Snake. In the past, this man was seen with Zamina Kasi, AFNM chief, and pictures have been released by government sources showing Chalaccio Snake, who has surrendered. These two commanders, Mandal Ayayo and Chalaccio Snake, can be called Tier 3 Fano commanders. Not obviously Tier 1, but they are relevant. Fano groups are reorganizing themselves in Gondar. Gondar's role will be crucial, but yesterday's decision by the Ethiopian government to hold direct elections in 5 districts, 5 zones contested by Tigray and Amhara regions is putting Fano in a difficult position, especially Gondar Fano. Gondar Fano, Gondar elders have long been having claims to Umar Volkai Sag and the Salamti. Abiy wants to hold elections in Umar Volkai Sag, the Salamti, Koram and Lamata Ofla without Tigray oversight. So the 5 zones have been removed from Tigray administration for the purpose of holding election. It is being welcomed by groups in Amhara, government-backed groups, pro-government groups. It is being rejected by TPL, by all Tigrayan politician organizations. What will Fano do? If Fano supports the decision, TPLF won't be happy with Fano. If Fano opposes it, groups in Amhara will question Fano. Fano will, but so far, Fano groups are not buying the bit. I think they won't risk uh, any threat to their alliance with TPLF. They won't break their alliance with TPLF. I don't think that they will welcome this decision. They will issue a balanced statement and they won't offend TPLF. They know that Prosperity Party is playing all these cards to break the alliance of the groups like Fano, TPLF, Ola, and RRT. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching.